And welcome back to the channel of nonsense in a rainy field in Lincolnshire, where I'm pretending to be a rich bored farmer because I'm here to drive the CFMoto ZFORCE 1000 sports side-by-side thing. Basically, it's a 13 grand toy for people with land who like to hoon about while checking their cattle, I guess. I think it's going to be quite a lot of fun. Hopefully it keeps raining so we can get caked in filth and mud and cow feces, probably. Let's get going. Yes, I know this isn't a car technically, but it is road legal, and my channel is called Tim Roadie Drives Stuff, not cars, so nah. Anyway, this is a 12,999 pound, 78 horsepower, 80 newton meter, 963 cc V-twin powered toy. I guess it's got all sorts of fancy suspension. It's got a CVT gearbox, which we'll get onto in the driving bit as usual. And basically it's designed to take you and a friend wherever you want, really, as I said, including on the road. But today we're going to be hooning it around an off-road track, trying to do some jumps, some skids, because it's got a two-wheel drive and a four-wheel drive and a four-wheel drive lock mode. It's got limited slip diff. Basically, it ticks every box on the lunacy toy sheet of joy. So, yeah, let's do a quick wander around and I'll point out some cool bits. First up, you've got 27-inch tyres. I don't know if Lucy can point the camera down there. Thank you, Lucy. She's doing a great squat. For grip, and they are developing slightly bigger tyres for more off-roadiness. You've got these cool suicide doors, so it's easy to get in and out of. Actually, there's no massive roll cage in the way or anything, so access is pretty good for something like this. Let's go around the back a little bit. This has got optional adventure pack stuff on it, so you've got a rack for spare tyres. You've also got this box, which I can't open, there we go. So you can put your, I don't know, lambs and stuff in there, I guess, that you find on your farm. You've also got spare fuel tanks. The engine is under there. It's a CFMoto bespoke unit V-twin. It sounds amazing. We'll fire it up in a bit. Really quite raughty. And the interior, we will cut and then do the interior. As you'd expect, the interior of the CFMoto ZFORCE 1000 Sport side-by-side, catchy name, is utilitarian. It's designed to be hosed out of your filth at the end of a hard day pounding around the mud. So everything is plastic and rubber, but that is fine because remember, this is only 13 grand, which is actually a bit of a bargain. You've got a colour digital dash there with a couple of modes, so you can have a straight bar tacho like in a Mustang, and it shows you what mode your diffs and everything are in. Basically, it's utilitarian, but that is fine. That's what you want. And most importantly, it has an oh Jesus stop slow down grab handle for your passenger, which they can presumably chin when you do a dodgy landing. Has it got a glove box as well? It has a little glove box with something in it. I don't know. I probably wasn't meant to look at that. Anyway, that is the CFMoto ZFORCE 1000 Sport side-by-side. I'm going to get that right one day. And let's just go and drive the bloody thing. Right, I'm going to go and have a pootle around in this bad boy now. This is going to be quite entertaining, I think. So, yeah, access is slightly easier than a Volkswagen Golf. That door closes a little bit plasticky because it's made of plastic. Right, seatbelt on, sensible things. Ignition, simple twist key thing there. I've got a brake, I've got an accelerator, I've got a steering wheel. I'm going to keep my thumbs out of, manual handbrake. And I'm in four-wheel drive. So you select either rear-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, and there's a diff lock there, and there is low range as well if you actually want to do sensible off-roading. I don't want to do sensible off-roading, I just want to go and have some fun. So it's the CVT automatic gearbox, and yeah, let's see how we go. Definitely going to get lost. I need to close my visor. It's quite bumpy. Yeah, okay, I think I'm going up here. Oh, I think I'm going to have to left foot brake. Whoa, it's got some power. It might only be 78 horsepower, but yeah, it's 680 kilos, so it's not massively heavy. Oh, yeah, I need to do better at landing my jumps. Already done a jump and it's gone a bit wrong. Right, you just need to get into these ruts. Obviously, big rutted corners, you don't really want to go around them terribly quickly in this, because you'll just either hop out and roll it or go out of the field like I've just done. So yeah, initial impressions are throttle response is a little bit all or nothing, but I guess you want to either be doing accelerating hard or braking hard in this. None of that kind of mid cruising. The engine's in the back, feel it slither around a bit. When you properly gas it, it does go. It is proper quick. Steering is light, but it's also super fast, which is what you need, because I'm basically having to do little corrections the whole time. Right. Okay, sorry, I'm not actually saying much of any sense because I'm concentrating. This is so much fun, and it makes me wish I had a massive bloody garden. Whoa! So I'm in four-wheel drive mode, and it's still got a rear bias to it, and you can sense that, and it kicks the back out when you plant it. Bury it in on the brakes, get some grip over the front. This is if I roll it, it's going to be in the slow stuff. I'm only doing 20 miles an hour, and it's probably the most intense 20 miles an hour I've done for a while. There is a little bit of lag on the throttle, you get a little bit of hang after you come off the throttle. I am driving it in walking boots though. Yeah, so initial driving impressions of the CFMoto ZFORCE 1000R. It is a bit of a loony mobile. You could get yourself into a lot of trouble with this. Straight over here, over the whoops. You just got to be, it's so easy to carry a lot of speed. You've got to be a little bit careful. Slide out of there. It's time for me to stop waffling about what I'm doing and talk about some of the practical things. Visibility, really good because there's no bodywork anywhere. I can see my shoulders, there are no mirrors. But you don't need them because the cows will be in front of you. You just need to avoid your cattle. Passenger accommodation though is something I can't talk about on my own, so I'm going to get DriveTribe's very own superstar Lucy Brown to come and sit here. I'll mic her up and she can say how bad my driving is and or how uncomfortable this is. Right, so now I'm going to test the practical side of the CFMoto ZFORCE 1000 Sport by getting DriveTribe's very own Lucy Brown to join me. Thank you for joining me, Lucy.
You're welcome.
So we're just going to talk about the passenger accommodation in this, because you know, obviously you will want to take your friends out for a ride, for a drive. So yeah, I mean the seats are pretty comfy, aren't they?
Yeah, I'd say pretty comfortable. I mean, this is definitely more comfortable than going over a normal speed bump.
I mean, I can't hear a word you're saying. This is a great idea for a video. The most relaxing form of transport possible for taking people out?
I mean, I'm chilling, really.
What was that?
I'm chilling.
You're chilling?
Yeah. One of the best things about this is that it's very loud.
It is very loud.
I don't have to listen to Tim talking, so I can just be peaceful here.
Sure. I have no idea what she's saying. You do need to be a bit careful because it can just grip. Should we try two-wheel drive?
I think Tim just put it in drift mode.
I don't know if it's drift mode, it's just a less grippy mode. Oh yeah.
I felt that one quite long.
Are you alright? So again, yes, depending on the skills of your driver, it can be quite comfortable. I'm not a very skilled driver, so it's not very comfortable. Let's go and experience this as a passenger with Lucy, because it's important, you know. Yeah, you can see, you can adjust the seat. This is another practical thing about the ZFORCE 1000, is that it fits all sizes. Right, I'm sorry, Spine. I've been nice to you all my life, but now it's time for you to be punished for something you've not done. See, this is the professional doing this. I'm a really good passenger. No, no, no! Don't roll it! Don't steer the other way! She's probably calling me a pussy. It's just a nice relaxing drive in the countryside, except my vertebrae are meeting each other. Shit! Fuck! I nearly fell asleep. That was so relaxing. So, in conclusion, do I think the CFMoto ZFORCE 1000 Sport is a good toy for 13 grand? Yes, I do. It feels indestructible. It's dead easy to drive. It's got way more than enough poke and grip, and you can have a proper play around with it as well. And if you're feeling brave, stick it in rear-wheel drive mode as well. If you've got a farm or land, or you just like being a bit of a hooligan, then go and buy one. You can hose it out as well, and I think someone's going to have to with this one because it's a bit filthy. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit my bell, call me a bald twat in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.